It's 5 a.m. The streets are silent, the air so cold it bites. A 10-year-old boy stands under a flickering street lamp, clutching a bundle of newspapers against his chest. His fingers are numb, his stomach empty, but his eyes, they blaze with something far stronger than hunger. Purpose. He's not chasing luxury, not dreaming of sports cars or mansions. No, he's chasing change, a future he can build with his own two hands. This is the story of a boy who started with nothing but grit, paper, and a fire in his soul, and how he became a millionaire. David's mornings began before the sun rose. Each day, he would hit the streets to sell newspapers, with dreams of success in his eyes. But the truth was hard to face: rejection. He'd often stand for hours, with no one paying attention to him, no one buying the papers, and some days, it felt like the world didn't even see him. But David wasn't going to let that stop him. He kept pushing forward, thinking that with every step, he was getting closer to his dream. One cold morning, David had an idea. Instead of just selling newspapers, he could add value. What if he gave people more than just the news on the page? He began reading the papers before he sold them, pointing out the most interesting stories, the ones that people would care about the most. Slowly, things started to change. People didn't just buy a newspaper. They bought the experience, the insight, the value he offered. As David's approach gained traction, his business started to grow. No longer was he just selling a single paper on the street corner. He expanded his business to local cafes, stores, and offices. He'd deliver bundles of newspapers every morning, making personal connections with the business owners, building relationships that turned into lifelong customers. His hard work and dedication paid off, and soon, David had a network of loyal clients. It was no longer just a hustle, it was a thriving business. Years passed. David's small newspaper delivery service grew into a successful business. He expanded to multiple trucks, hired employees, and set up an office. From the boy who sold newspapers on street corners to the man who owned a thriving company, David's story was a testament to the power of hard work and resilience. Yet, even with all his success, David never forgot his roots. He would visit the same streets where he once hustled, and he'd always remember that the dream started with a single stack of newspapers. David's journey wasn't just about making money. It was about the value he brought to others, the lessons he learned along the way, and the way he never gave up. Today, David is a millionaire businessman, but his story continues to inspire others. No matter where you start, no dream is too small, and no effort is ever wasted. Every small decision, every step forward, adds up to something greater.